It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. Next on Madden Football.
This is the NFL on EA Sports. We're 10 miles south of downtown LA as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we've been around for a minute, as the kids like to say. I called your games. There are guys who you played with back in your day who are now the veteran players in the league. And we got a couple of veterans here at quarterback. What a difference it makes for a team when they come in with a guy who knows what he's doing back at quarterback.
Oh, and it really does. And remember, Mike, the only way to gain experience is to gain experience. There's no magic formula. You got to be in the fire, make mistakes, make great plays, learning lessons. The more you see, the better you get. And no position is that more magnified than in the NFL at the quarterback position. So the fact that these guys have played so many games, so many seasons, they've seen so much, that's a huge advantage for each of these teams. Now the question is, in today's matchup, who comes out on top?
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Rams offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
I had a coach tell me earlier in my career, Mike, specifically about the quarterback position. If you don't have fast feet, you better have a fast mind. And here we have a guy that has played a lot of games under center. He has seen a lot of football, and while he might not be as mobile, he might not have the arm strength to make all the throws he had earlier in his career, that experience behind center, that experience being in these moments before, man, having that quick mind, there's not a whole lot of defense is going to throw at him that he hasn't seen.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Play action, Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Williams. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Willie Gay with the stop. Second and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw. But sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness. Because when he's playing well, they have as good a shot to win games as anybody.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 31, a 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Carr working out of the gun. This throw right side is caught by Hill. It's a give now to Kamara. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Carr. He's got his man, that's Olave. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
First down, Saints.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
In motion is Hill. Carr now to throw on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Carr now. Throw right side to Olave. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
On first down, Carr. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7, sets up 3rd and 3. the ground, it's Kamara. And he's going to take this all the way home. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll work forward for a couple. Mario Davis there on the play. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. We are through one. The Saints out on top. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Williams gets it on the draw. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Williams. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Here's Ethan Evans now. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Room to run at the 35. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Carr to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Shaheed in motion. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Carr. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. He has it by plenty as they keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
1st down, New Orleans.
To throw is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes Just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Makes the score Saints 14, Rams 7.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready for this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Stafford to throw. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
And he'll take this to about the 28. Ryan Brzee there for the tackle.
Ryan Brzee on the stop. Again, 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. A shotgun snap to Stafford. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
Here's the punter now. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They'll go again here with Kamara. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Saints lining up in punt formation. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
2nd down, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
Here comes a return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this 1st half. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Carr now on 2nd down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Back is Carr. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. So now the Saints will use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Here's 1st and 10. Carr. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Carr. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the give, this is Kamara. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. A short gain there to about the 22. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime reports. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back. These two teams ready for the second half, and so are we. So let's get you back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I like we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back set to go once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Shaheed in motion. 2nd down, Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Saints.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Carr working out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
Now Kamara. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space. Gain of 7. Inside the 20. Third down, 3 to go. Now Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within 1 possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints. A field goal try. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. Open man is Robinson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Play action now for Stafford. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And he will score. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play. and find himself in the end zone.
Carney now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Shaheed in motion. Carr from the gun on third down. To the left side and pulled in. Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A run here with Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now, Carr. Open man is Valdez-Scantling.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? The reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
The Saints will punt this one away. Rams offense headed back to take over once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and If you run the right concepts with the right quarterback,
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
so after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. That one good for 26 yards.
This is the age-old dilemma that defensive coordinators go back and forth on. Is the best pass defense to send more big bodies at the quarterback and get the ball out of his hand? Or is it to really pack your back end, Mike, with more defensive backs and more guys that can guard space? In this case, they got a lot of defensive backs on the field. Quarterback has a lot of time to find the open zone and leads to a big play.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On play action, it's Stafford. He's going to look deep, going to Cup, and he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Stafford to throw again. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, it's Stafford. And he's in. DeMarcus Robinson. Touchdown, LA. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Mims. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left, it's Kamara. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Carr to throw. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Saints first down.
Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
Now a toss, running left with Kamara. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Hill. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Off the play fake. Here's Carr. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Touchdown, Saints. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Matthew Stafford and the Rams offense getting set to go again. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and we'll try to sustain it here down the stretch. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
On second down, here's Stafford. That one incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. It's complete. He's got cut. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Throwing again is Stafford. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second down and 3. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This one is caught by Robinson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, L.A.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. The Rams use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. Now, on second and long. A shotgun snap to Stafford. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the Saints. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. So they come away with a hard-fought victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Thank you.